Morning.
Morning.
It's Mark and Ann. Saturday, and this is the first Saturday in probably, oh, look at that big hawk right here.
Oh God.
Right here, in the tree behind me. I'm gonna turn around.
No.
Put it. Oh, shoot. That was almost like YouTube worthy. Like, it could have eaten our dog. It was so big.
Yeah, same size.
Same size, easy.
But it's the first time in months and months that we had to check every calendar in the house to make sure it was completely blank today. Like there's not a thing on it.
We have nothing on our calendar today.
I'm gonna be in my PJs all day long.
We have nothing. This is the first time. I don't want to bore anyone with our previous Saturdays for the past 3 months, but February the 15th, we have nothing on our calendar. What time should we wake the girls up? Like
Never.
7:15 and just.
I think Grace slept till 11 yesterday.
Oh, she needed that. Why are we doing this? So we have no business to talk about. I don't have to do anything today.
No driving, no meeting in our meandering. Because I think we make a lot of mistakes in parenting. We lose it with our children in this relationship. But there's a few things I think we do okay. Our kids are okay. We try to set aside time for us. And I don't know, I think our favorite thing is when we go hear people talk about whatever subject, is when they talk about how now it's not all great, but they're real.
Who's some favorite people that we like to hear talk?
Oh God, no.
How about?
Can't think of any right now.
We like to follow like Hollis.
Well, I think everybody does, don't they?
Who's that? Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel Hollis and
I
her
really
husband.
like Dave.
Dave Hollis and Jen Hatmaker. She like when
I feel like she could talk for days. I could just
I
listen
can
to
just
that.
listen, and I love her when she asks people questions. She's so, I don't know. I feel like her questions are really good when she does interviews on podcasts. I haven't listened to that many. I've probably listened to 5 or 6. So I can't like be a true fan, but she does have a new book coming out. I don't know. I've gotten really into listening to like strong women leaders who've made a name for themselves, because I have 4 in my house, but I have 3 that you're always looking for suggestions for your kids to love and to want to empower them, because I don't want to say grow up and be like dad, grow up and be like mom. Oh, one time we went to Grace's back to school night at high school, and we went to her English class.
Oh yeah.
And we saw the book Girl Wash Your Face
On their like shelf.
on the shelf. Public school. Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. And it was on the shelf, and this is a woman who has how many students? She teaches honors English for
many.
freshmen.
Like
So,
200.
like 200 students. And so we walked in, first talk about the teacher.
Okay, she was amazing. We walked in and we were like the first ones in there. And she walked up and said, "Who's your daughter?" And we said her name. She's like, "Oh, she just wrote the greatest story about blah, blah, blah." And the fact that she knew, I mean, I only have 28 students. I have a hard time remembering what they write if I had to like be on the spot. But she did it to every parent that walked in. It's pretty impressive. Anyway, so we saw the book on the shelf, and it was then the teacher at the end said, "If you have any comments or questions or anything, not suggestions, but comments or questions, leave them in that jar." And so he wrote.
I wrote on a little white piece of paper that was just sitting on a random scratch paper, because that's what we were supposed to do. So I wrote down, "Oh, if there's any way you could influence my daughter to read the book Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, that would be fantastic." That's it. I wrote Grace, my name, and I wrote Grace, if you could do it for Grace. Sure enough, like, how many weeks later, I get a text message from Grace during the day. She's at school and she's taking a picture of the book.
She shouldn't have been on the phone.
Probably shouldn't have been Grace. It was a bad choice. and she took a picture of the phone, and the teacher had suggested.
Took a picture of the book.
Oh, took a picture of the book with her phone and sent it to me. Did I really have to say with her phone? I think it was like, but she didn't take a picture
Anyway.
with her Polaroid. She took a picture with her phone, and she sent it to me and was like,
What did you do?
"What did?" I love how you do Grace's voice when she's
'Cause
not
that's how
happy.
she talks when she's mad.
What does really? I feel like it's how she talks always. I don't think. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my gosh! Speaking of how she talks, we watched Armageddon last night with.
Why would you suggest?
Two of the
Why'd you say
girls?
that? It's rated. I think it's rated R.
Oh,
No, it's not.
I don't think it is.
Oh gosh, really,
it's
Gert?
like, it's like good movie.
We watched it with
Two of our
Grace
three,
and Maddie Jo, our 12-year-old and our 15-year-old.
and Grace watched the entire thing like this.
Like she was very
Just
angry.
mad at the world.
Maddie
Sorry,
Jo,
I think-
Maddie Jo was very into it. She was very excited about it. She was very,
But that's how Grace talked after the movie. I didn't like it.
yeah, she was very. And then we asked her if she didn't like the movie, and she said no. She did like it. She didn't like how it made her so nervous the whole time during the movie. And I was like,
It stressed me out the whole
that's
time.
Bruce Willis. That's Ben Affleck. These are the.
She goes, I don't know who they are.
She's like, no, but she thought it was real funny when we suggested the movie and we told her who was in it, and she thought that was funny that we knew the actors that were in the movie.
Because I was making fun of her because she knew the actors in some, I don't know,
Disney show.
P.S. I Love You movies that just came out. Something that I didn't care about. And I was like, I think it's funny you know their names. Which I guess we do too.
Yeah, because they were nominated for Academy Awards. I don't think either one of them were, and definitely not for that movie. But the movie's so good. I
So
cried at
good.
the same spot every single time I see that movie. I cry when Bruce Willis pulls the hose off of Ben
Yeah,
Affleck's.
I didn't cry at that point.
I cry, and then he
But
pushes
when he
him,
talks
and
to
he
his
takes the
daughter
patch
over the
off, and he
screen-
says, "Give it to Billy Bob Thornton." Come on now. And then he talks to his daughter on the screen. He's like, "Remember I told you I wasn't coming home. I kept your promise. I have to break that promise." Stop. Just cry. I cry. Liv Tyler, she's so good in that movie. Anyway. We have come to the conclusion of today. We have no rhyme, no reason,
Nope.
except for we've made mistakes. Earlier you said
Oh yeah.
we've lost it on our kids.
Did.
We have. We've lost it on our kids before. We've lost it, just raised our voice, and gotten upset, and then we've gone back and we've apologized to them, which I think is pretty big, to go to your children and just sit down and say, look, sometimes mom and dad make mistakes, and we're sorry. Anyway, that's
Because
all.
I would hope they would do that. So hopefully we can be an example in that. Because we make mistakes all the time. But I guess our whole idea is that we love when people talk and we can get to know a little about them and learn from them. And I don't know.
We are going to do nothing for the rest of the day. Bye.